For those of you who do not know, we have got a sponsor tonight. The wonderful people over at Tempest Rising have sponsored a chunk of tonight's stream, and we are going to be swapping over to that. Now, what is Tempest Rising? Let's go over that. I got a few short words for you. Have any of you heard of Command and Conquer? I am pretty sure that this game, this is my own words, by the way. From looking at the trailers for this game, this is a love letter to Command and Conquer. It has like the actors and stuff between the missions of the campaign. It has got the unfoldable buildings. It's got the two factions that are very similar, stuff like that. It is an RTS game, and it is very clearly made by people that played Command & Conquer, StarCraft, Warcraft 3, stuff like that when they were growing up. I'm a huge fan of RPGs. My second most favorite genre is RTSs, and I told them I would love to try out their game, and I am thrilled that I get the chance to do it, and also get paid for it. So, we are going to be jumping into Tempest Rising for the next 2 hours. If you see anything you like, and you're like, hey, I want to get that, there's a pin at the top of the chat, or you could do !Tempest Rising in the chat, and get a link to their Steam page, and get more information if you fancy it. And I'm anticipating, unless I hit a huge snag, that I'm going to be loving this, and I'll probably, in the near future, play through the whole thing. But we're jumping into this right now for the first time.
That waistline, yes.
I swear it's usually legendary. That is not part of the intro. 1962.
Have confirmed that several nuclear warheads have detonated across the continent.
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Braces for the inevitable retaliation to the...
From the irradiated ashes.
Both the United States
Flowers
and
bloom.
Soviet Union have called for a ceasefire, just days after the
Left to pick up the pieces.
great swathes of land across Eurasia, most heavily affected by the fallout from the nuclear...
to vote by the Union of Allied Nations to ensure a conflict of this scale will never happen again.
Strange flesh-like vines.
A group calling themselves a Tempest Dynasty have claimed responsibility for...
More often in highly
Hey,
irradiated
Churchill, I
zones
recognize that ship.
seem to be emerging from the Earth.
1997, present day. Tempest Dynasty excavation site, location classified. So we used nukes and it made this stuff? Yeah, this guy's a member of the Brotherhood of Nope. He's like, I ain't touching that.
What have you found?
It looks like he has a second gun on his arm.
It looks like stone, but it isn't. It's too perfectly coarse, like it wanted to be this shape. I think it was built for the Tempest, or maybe the other way around.
Is there a way in?
Well, it appears to be laid out like a ziggurat.
Show me.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Yes, follow me.
Hey, inform the boy. You all want to know about this.
Is this the other faction? Yo! That guy's out there like he's in Fallout power armor.
Send the data, now!
Send the data! Okay. Hold on, I'm changing to this right here. Give me just a second. And that. Alright, I like how it has my Steam avatar. Oh, like the mouse cursor has like a light source on it. Alright, so, Tempest Rising. Like most RTS games, there is a campaign mode where you play through a story and you learn the basics of the game and, you know, find the lore. There is multiplayer, you play versus other people, skirmish where you play versus AI. I have done none of this yet. I've just seen trailers to this game and I thought it looked really fun. So, as a complete noob here, I do have some experience in RTSs. I played Command & Conquer, Red Alert, and Tiberian Sun, and some of their expansions a lot growing up. Every single Warcraft game, every single StarCraft game, and a handful of other ones in between. So, oh, you know what? How could I forget? Total Annihilation. Total Annihilation was a big chunk of my childhood. But today, we're going to learn this one. So I don't anticipate much in the learning curve other than figuring out what all the units are that I have at my disposal. So campaign, there is the Global Defense Force, or the Tempest Dynasty. Let's read it. Global Defense Force. Self-styled as a peacekeeping force, the Global Defense Forces are well-trained and well-funded and specialize in analyzing and shutting down battlefield threats. On the field, the GDF use their advanced communications technology to keep one step ahead of the enemy. Tempest Dynasty reads a collection of European and Asian nations united under one banner to stand against occupation by the GDF. The Tempest Dynasty are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve victory. They take to battle with overwhelming firepower and impressive defenses. Advanced communications technologies to stay a step ahead, or bigger firepower and defenses. My main concern... Alright, so I got two thoughts here. In StarCraft, if you did the campaigns from left to right, and that was their chronological order. So, like, this would pick up after the end of this one. But then, there's other RTS games where it's as if they're both happening at the same time. So, I'm gonna start from the left, just to make sure. We'll start with the GDF. Enter a name for the campaign slot. Mukluk GDF. Difficulty. Easy, normal, hard, or insane. We'll stay on normal. Create. Signal lost. Flodjotsdale Shaharid, Iceland. Investigate the loss of remote GDF harvesting operations. Tempest harvesting operations have been disrupted in the area. Dynasty interference is suspected. Retake and hold the position, await arrival of a mobile construction vehicle, and build a base and recommence harvesting. Destroy any Dynasty forces and search for signs of nearby Dynasty base. Okay, so typical stuff. We're going to build our first base and learn the basics.
Commander, good of you to join us. Gotta say,
I'm back.
Your file was a pretty impressive read.
Thank you.
I'm Colonel Fisher. You'll be reporting directly to me. We could certainly use someone with your track record. Intelligence has a situation brewing in, in Iceland.
I did it too.
Tempest harvesting all over the grid, but some of the lights are going out, starting from the east coast. If you ask me, I reckon it looks deliberate. I want you to do a sweep of the area and flush out any Dynasty forces you might find. Remind them that the GDF isn't to be trifled with. I'll link your control interface to the battle network. If you've got any questions, now's the time to voice them.
Oh, you can actually ask for more stuff. Any more info about the Dynasty?
Despite what you hear in the news, the Tempest Dynasty isn't actually led by Domovoy Malkalin. You've seen his face. He's a figurehead, being puppeted around as a mascot. All because he founded the Dynasty, gave his people something to focus on in the fallout. It's PR. These days, he probably doesn't know where he is half the time. The Dynasty is actually controlled by Alex Malkalin, his son. That man's the reason the Dynasty even qualifies as a military, rather than a band of old men waving their sticks at the world because of how the war ended. They're a threat, sure, but only because they think they've got something to point. That's why we're here.
Have you tried tariffs? What's the threat level?
Technically, the threat level is negligible. To be honest, I don't like it. If it is the Dynasty, they're up to something. There's a lot of Tempest all over Iceland, and you know they're obsessed with the stuff. Why go all that way just to harass our harvesters? They've got their own irradiated zones to squabble over. Let's hope a small contingent just got a bit too big for their own boots. Watch your back out there. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. What kind of forces are we expecting?
According to scopes, nothing. We're chasing ghosts with guns. Maybe it is nothing, but I'll believe that when I see it. Take care of your units, and keep your eyes sharp. They're counting on you.
No further questions.
Glad to hear it. Stand by while I patch you through, and good luck. I put my neck on the block to get you this position. Don't let me down. Let's see what you can do, Commander.
Deploy? So there's our GDF boys. Activity located. I'll see if I can do subtitles after the after this goes down.
Battle Command uplink initializing. Please stand by.
All right, quick pause. Settings, audio, nope, game, don't see subtitles. Oh, wait, turn subtitles on and off for missions and briefings. Says they're already on. I guess it says in briefings and missions. I guess that doesn't affect the cutscenes. Here, hang on. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna give him some feedback. Subtitles and cutscenes. Okay. All right, let's jump back into it. All right, we got a green flare.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Select units.
Rifle ready. Sir, yes, sir.
Tap right mouse button to move.
You got it.
We got move, attack, move, stop, guard. So D.
You got it.
Oh no, guard
Yes,
is like
sir.
a guarded unit. Patrol, hold position. Hold position is G
Acknowledged.
by default.
Move out.
So I guess they did that just to make it closer. Hang on, let's. I'm more used to H just because of the Warcraft series. So let me see. Can I rebind it? Controls, switch speed, zoom speed. Change controls related to unit commands. Perfect. Command slot 1? Do you want to clear it and continue? What is? You know what? Okay, I won't change it now until I find out what that is.
Move out. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, that guy went.
You got it.
All right.
Awaiting orders.
Let's take the injured guy, put him in the back.
Affirmative. You got it. Engaging enemy. Engaging.
Incoming transmission.
Paratroopers incoming! Good luck out there!
Moving out.
Remote control drone gives drone operator long reach.
Yes, Command. No problem.
Commander. Affirmative.
Unit is under attack.
Roots the drone controller in place and allows direct control of the combat drone within a fixed radius.
Spinning her up.
Move out.
Target barrels to do AoE damage.
On your command. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Mecha House Tempest.
You got it.
It's
Sir,
rising.
yes, sir. Targeting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Moving out. You got it. Affirmative. Fire! Infantry. Commander. Line them up!
Looks like the game does support control groups. I just tried to make one out of muscle memory and it worked.
Engaging enemy.
Flame turret sighted! Get back!
Let's see.
We can
Where
scout
is
with our
the...
drones, see if there's another way in. Up we go. Roger that. Spring. I command.
Oh, there we go.
Ready and waiting. Roger that. No problem. Spinning. Drone up. We're off. Acknowledged. Got it. Taking position. We're on it.
Okay, that's an interesting mechanic. So you can immobilize the drone operators to make their drones go further away from them.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Sir, yes, sir. Move out. You got it. Targeting.
Thanks for streaming this. Sure, JB.
Line them up.
Primary objective accomplished.
You got it. Acknowledged. Sir, move out. Sir, yes, sir.
SAM site targets
You got
own
it.
air units. Oh, it's
Moving
killing
out.
the drones.
Reporting. Affirmative. Move out. Moving out. Engaging enemy. You got it. Acknowledged. Fire.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Combat ready.
All right, what are these?
Riot medic ready to roll. Let's get to work.
Drone operator.
Drone up reporting. Got it. Style control.
Keep the group alive. I'll be right what is this guy? Riot medic.
So you don't get bored.
Automatically heal or deploy healing turret.
On dispatch. Incident report.
Oh, hold on. I just tried a hotkey. Let's see. Cannot shift plus number with a unit selected to add it to a hot group. I'm just writing down some feedback I've got for them as someone who's played other RTS games. All right, Sentinel. What is this thing? Marking projectiles. Marks attacked enemies. Networked units gain bonus range when damage against damage against marked enemies. Marked enemies generate intel when killed. Okay.
You need me? Confirmed HQ. Holding ground. Understood. Sentinel here. Ready and waiting. Up we go. Keep an eye out. On the road. Commander, we are under fire here. Need an assist. Scouting. Ready for contact. Roger that. Standing by. Firing on target. Gun him down. Spin it. Roger.
Yeah, I feel like the sound is a bit loud. Let's do that.
Affirmative. Moving. I've got him. Come in, Commander. On it. Keep an eye
The vehicles
out.
are pretty responsive. Feels good.
Affirmative. Scouting. Take him off. On call. Give me the word. Ready to move out. Yes, Command. Thanks for the help, Commander. Standing by for orders. On dispatch. Location received.
Commander, GDF forces collect intel as a resource. Intel is used to authorize limited countermeasures, such as unit abilities and support powers.
This is an anti-air, so I backed the... So it looks like if a drone dies, they build a new one over time. That's kind of cool.
Alternate fire mode exchanges firepower for marking rounds, generating intel when marked targets are destroyed.
Okay, so they're using the marking rounds right now. Okay.
Shield and Caduceus.
Let's see.
Ready and waiting.
What are these?
Revolting.
These are
Yes, command.
grenadiers.
Explosives ready. Acknowledged. On call.
I'll add them to
As
group
soon as I
1.
can. Confirmed, HQ. On alert. Suppressing. Bad immediately. Roger. On the road. Roger. Spin it. I've got him. Gun him down. Affirmative. Spin it. Firing on target. On it. Standing by. Ready for contact. No problem.
Now, wondering if the medic can heal itself. Also wondering if this hurts you.
Commander? Sir, yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir.
Incident report.
Not really noticeable if it does.
Location received. Up we go.
When you have multiple
Understood.
things selected, can you tab?
Infantry.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Riot medic reporting. On my way. Got it. Roger. Shield and Caduceus. Holding ground.
Commander, you see those barrels by that power plant?
Yeah.
Waiting orders. Speeding her up.
Alright, letting the drone guys make more drones.
You need me?
And looking, I'm watching the medic right now. Looks like the medic heals 1 unit at a time. Not really surprising, but wasn't sure. Can also deploy a healing turret, which costs 5. Is it? Costs 10 is that intel? Costs 10 intel.
Sentinel here.
So you need to have gotten some intel in order to use healing turret, which is the AoE heal.
Understood. On my way. Ready and waiting. Come in, command. Ready to move out. Give me a second. Ready for contact. On call. Standing by.
Alright, so that's marked, so we should get intel from that. It's a 22 right now. Now 32. Alright, so it seems like a big thing with this faction is you select one unit or more to do less damage, and that unit tags things for intel gathering. And then when whatever that is dies, you get the intel.
Tag him off.
And then you can use that to do more powerful moves.
On dispatch. Get back. Keep an eye out.
Someone ordered backup. Construction vehicle standing by, Commander. Let's build up that base.
Deploy construction yard.
Primary objective accomplished.
Nice. Even has the unfolding animations. Let's see. Build a refinery. Well, looks like I might need to do a power plant first.
Constructing. Construction complete.
Now we can make a refinery. Harvesters drop off resources here. Comes with a harvester to gather resources.
Constructing.
Incident report. Confirmed, HQ. On alert.
And what is this thing? That's another sentinel. Alright.
Waiting orders. On the road.
Awaiting orders.
Field
Bravo ready.
scouts. Throw marking mines.
Ready to move out. Riot medic reporting. As soon as I can. Got it. Up we go.
Construction complete.
Okay, and this stuff is our resources. Alright, can now build a silo. Increase the amount of credits the player can hold. Or a barracks. Let's start on the barracks. Can I build more than one thing at a time? Yes, I can. How far away? Okay, so like that's the distance I can build.
Constructing.
Alright, so now we can make scouts and drone operators. Gatling turret. Anti-infantry and anti-air turret with high rate of fire.
Constructing.
Satellite uplink unlocks advanced units and support powers and provides radar functionality. Riot pod unlocks combat control options. Specialist pod unlocks high impact combat units. Generates a small amount of intel over time. However, it says I don't have enough power for that.
Construction complete.
So, do that.
Ready for contact.
Construction complete.
You need me? Spin it. On dispatch. On the ground. Don't even try it. Location received. Incident report.
Back up. I don't know if I have a way to currently repair these vehicles. Repair toggles repairing target structure. When active, allows you to select units repair over time for cost of credits.
Shield and Caduceus. On my way. Standing by.
Okay, so satellite uplink. We can work on that now.
Constructing.
What you got?
Unit is under attack.
On alert. Ready for contact. Understood. Gun him down. Riot medic reporting. That's close enough.
Oh no!
Commander, you can now train grenadiers from the barracks. The satellite uplink will also collect intel passively.
We just lost a few dudes.
Secondary objective accomplished.
Ouch.
Airstrike ready. Let's pick a location, Commander.
Let me control my units! Oh my god. What a bad time for a cutscene.
Additional silos required.
You need me? As soon as I can. Taking aim. Awaiting orders. Riot medic reporting. Location received.
Okay, you guys back up. Let's build a gun right there.
Sentinel here. Speeding her up.
Can we make medics? We can make grenadiers.
Shield and Caduceus.
Let's try the healing turret.
Construction complete.
Alright, so there's the AoE healing thing, so I should be using that in fights now that we've got more intel. Still not sure how to repair these guys. If that's possible.
On dispatch. Combat ready.
Let's see. Can I do a rally point? Yes, I can do rally points. That's good. Drone operator, field scout, grenadier.
Training.
Ready for contact. Scouting. On my way.
Unit ready.
On call.
Okay, and let's get another gun there. And get another
unit ready.
Power plants.
Additional silos required.
additional silos required.